All right, so we have some brand new Dokkan stuff that has been announced today. As you can see here, we are getting the EZA for Gohan and Krillin, I guess for the part 2 of this like Namek celebration here. So we'll go through the details very, very soon. And the Vegeta and Goku EZA as well. So we're getting 2 LR EZAs in one celebration, which for this like mediocre celebration is pretty cool. So happy to see that, and of course we'll go through their details as well, and they have their exchanges that we have to go through, and so there's got a lot of information. Hopefully they are very good, because Planet Namek Saga is kind of lacking in a lot of departments, so this would help. And of course they're not just only for Planet Namek Saga, but for other categories, and because they're super, it's going to be good. Now, interestingly enough, they, on the global side, they announced the Roshi Dokkan Fest exclusive. So they're doing the Peppy Girls stuff, I guess, in this whole celebration as well. I'm not really sure how this is working. Of course, JP's not going to get this, but with Roshi's announcement here, we got the Psy Unit Bulma, and then the release of the Extreme Tech Mai, and as well as Kokote, and there was going to be EZAs and stuff like that for the Roshi. I think we can just get the whole Peppy Girls thing on global, but I'm not too sure exactly how that's going to work. It's weird because obviously there will be 2 Dokkan Fests running at the exact same time. I won't go into too much details on the Peppy Girls stuff, just because we've already gone through it when it released on JP, but I might as well go through Roshi's one, just a quick refresher. So Roshi is a Peppy Girls leader for 3 key and 200% stat boost, and DB Saga and Turtle School, excluding Peppy Girls, for 3 key and 170% stat boost, plus an additional HP, attack, and defense 30% for characters who also belongs in Bottom Master Disciple or Kamehameha category. Then he's raised attack and defense for the 1 turn. Then he's got the unit super attack, which raises attack infinitely, greatly raises defense for the 1 turn, immense damage, and great chance of stunning. With the whole Peppy Girls challenge event coming around, this is the strongest Roshi in the game. So if you want to make that event easier for the mission, because all of the stages, every 3rd stage or something like that needs a Roshi in order to complete the full mission. The activation requirement is Goku Youth and Krillin Youth attacking the same turn. And then there's another one with Bulma, which raises attack infinitely. It's the same thing, essentially, just with Bulma. It's a different animation. Activates entrance animation once only, reduces damage received by 30% for 7 turns from the character's entry turn. Attack defense 150%, with the 3 key, reduces damage received by 20%, and additional attack defense 150% when performing a super attack, and launches an additional super attack when there are another 2 or more Turtle School category allies in the team. With an additional attack defense 82% per Peppy Girls category ally attacking the same turn. With additional attack plus 82% high chance of performing critical hit when there is an ally whose name includes Bulma attacking the same turn. Turtle School or Peppy Girls category support for 2 key and 50% attack and defense, self-excluded. So, not the craziest character ever, but which means it's like not really worth to summon, but he has his uses at the very least. He has an active skill as well, which can be activated from the 3rd turn from the start of the battle when HP is 70% or less, or can be activated from the 5th turn onwards. Recovers 50% of HP, and all allies will get key plus 3 and attack defense 30% for 1 turn, which is a massive support. Furthermore, they have sneak peeks of upcoming content for the remainder of the month. This is both on JP and global here. So there is going to be a new special event, Surprise Reunion, the Dragon Family, which is Goten and Icarus, which is a very interesting combination. I don't think we've ever seen that combination before, ever. Have they ever met, like, visually on an animation? I'm not too sure. Not from the top of my head. Recruit Goten Kid to your team and Dokkan Awaken him, which is pretty cool. A new free-to-play unit. Challenge, heart-pounding hero in battle as well. This is global side, so JP doesn't have this part. New area, Chapter 6, Part 2. Area 37 is here. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if they will add anything in this one. Then a new IDBH versus Peppy Girls. This is a global side. And Extreme Super Battle Road versus Battle of Wit, Stage 63. And a burst mode, which is for the Videl Dokkan event, as well as the Evil Emperor of the Universe. So 2 burst modes will be available for global. I'll just quickly show you the JP one. So it's got the Goten one. It's got the area. A new... Oh, they got the same ESBR. Are they caught up to date on the ESBR? Did not know that. And then we have the burst mode, but this is only for the full power freezer event instead of the Videl and the full power freezer. So less technical content for this, just to fill in the time and get global caught up a little bit. And then after this, it's just the Jiren, I believe. And then global's fully caught up with everything. All right, we're going to start off with the Vegeta and Goku EZA details here. So we got the old one on top with the new EZA one at the bottom here in the bold text. Phantabusiness Saga for 4 key and 150% stat boost. In types key +4 and 100% stat boost. Their new super attack mechanic greatly raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage to the enemy on the 12 key. 18 key raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then for the passive skill, 3 key and attack and defense 180%. Key +4 and reduces damage received by 30% when HP is 30% or more. Key +4 and launches an additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 50% or more. 4 key and launches an additional super attack with a great chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 70% or more. And then when HP, and then an additional attack and defense 150% when attacking. If HP is 50% or less, starting from the character's attacking turn or after 5 turns from the start of battle, revives with 70% HP recovered by exchanging with Goku when the character or an ally attacking the same turn is KO. So you're still based on the HP and looking a little bit better. Getting more attack and defense on attacking is really, really good. And of course, the additional attack is really nice. I don't think it's that crazy of a card just yet, but we'll have a look once we exchange into Goku. So Goku, with his 12 key now, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. 18 key raises attack and defense for 3 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy. And then for the passive skill, we got 10 key and attack and defense 200%, with an additional attack and defense 159% when performing a super attack. Okay. Reduces damage received by 30%, high chance of forming a critical hit. Q +5 and attack +59% when there's an extreme class enemy. Damage reduction 30% and performs a critical hit when there is a Phantabusiness Saga category enemy or ally attacking the same turn. So 60% damage reduction is really good. Very easy to activate the effect here. But you're not like a first slot unit, just a pretty solid second, third slot unit because of that raise attack and defense for 3 turns. But losing the additional super attack proc kind of sucks though. So only a max of 2 super attacks, which is unfortunate because you could get some really good stats if you can get those multiple super attacks popping off. But the Goku looks really good. And finally, the Krillin and Gohan LR EZA here. So they are a rapid growth leader for 4 key, 150% stat boost with an AGL type leader for 100% stat boost. 12 key raises attack and defense infinitely. So it used to be 1 turn, now it's infinite, which is awesome. 18 key greatly raises attack and defense infinitely. Okay, they're looking really good. Passive skill is now attack and defense 170%, medium chance of dodging. And then additional key +1 per key sphere obtained with an additional key +1 if it's a rainbow key sphere. And then plus additional attack and defense 50%, chance of dodging +20% when performing a super. 50% attack and launch additional attack. There's a high chance of becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more. Launch additional super attack and chance of evading +20% when key is 24. So it's a 70% dodge chance when you get key +24. You can see why they got greatly raised attack and defense. They don't get too much defense at all. Just the 50% on super attack and then the 170% at the start. And then they change their battle suit when the conditions are met, which I'm assuming is going to be the same. It increases the stats to 200% attack and defense, high chance of dodging, plus additional key +1 per key sphere obtained, and there's 2 now for rainbow key sphere. Attack and defense 58%, chance of dodging +20% when performing a super. Attack +77%, launch an additional attack. There's a great chance of becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more. When key is 24, additional super attack and chance of critical hit +30%. So the lack of dodging, but for more super attacks as well as more damage outputs. And you got what max of, it's still 70% dodge chance actually, now that I think about it. So it's actually still very much better. The only thing is the 12 key now changes to greatly raises attack for 1 turn, raises defense for 1 turn, And then the 18 key is massively raise attack for 1 turn, greatly raises defense for 1 turn. So the infinite stacking does disappear if you do exchange into the battle armor. Overall, that is going to summarize the news for today's Dokkan stuff. I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.